Good morning, ladies and D-Gents. It's Jason Money Mansman with the Distinguished D-Gents channel coming to you live with my co-host, Big Bucks Beta. Big Bucks, happy Saturday morning. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, buddy. I'm just enjoying this beautiful weather here. Yeah, unfortunately, we're out here on some crazy circumstances, unfortunately, but I'm trying to make the most
Yeah.
of it either way.
No, that's
So
sounds
you
good,
called
man.
us in for this emergency press conference.
Yeah, no, absolutely. First off, everyone, if you haven't already, we got our week 2 picks up now on Spotify, on YouTube. Start with some good news. I think we made some really good picks last night. So if you haven't checked them out, definitely do so. I think we're going to put some money in your pocket this week. But yeah, like you said,
Yes, sir.
unfortunately, coming to you live with some really bad news. And I guess I'll start it off sort of this way. Um, you guys know if you watch the videos, we always give players a ton of shit. I gave Josh Allen shit for the way he played,
Oh yeah,
called him a bum. You with Russell Wilson, like we've done that all the time.
I blame Kadarius Toney for last week. I mean, we have had our fair share of shit talking on NFL players, but
Yeah, yeah,
let's cut to the chase. We only talk shit about how we play. We never make this personal.
exactly. And more importantly,
Uh,
we're here face to face on camera, doing it, and there are lines. And when you're going and you're sending a direct message to somebody, telling them that how stupid they are that they fumbled the football and they should like put a gun in their mouths and kill themselves, or the other one calling him the N word, saying that he should go and become a used car salesman because that's the only thing he has the intelligence for. Absolutely disgusting people out there. And what pissed me off, Steve, and I don't know how you feel about it, is that it makes all people, like anyone involved in fantasy football and gambling who does podcasts, makes us all just look like 50-year-old degenerates in our mother's basements who are cursing out at kids. And that's what pisses me off about these just scumbag people.
I mean, we are the distinguished degents on one hand, so it does. But I think let's just make it clear: there's degeneracy, like you saw in those posts. There's being a degent. Part of being a degent is the gent part and gentleman, as in this is about football. Yes, this is about gambling. Yeah, we can talk shit about how they play. What disgusted me the most was just these are guys, no picture, kind of like you said, these are cowards. These are guys who hide behind the internet. They hide behind a blankless profile, literally just to go on racist rambles, and that is just unacceptable
Yeah.
and disgusting. And again, I'll be fair, and just to get to one of my golden rules, one of my pet peeves: don't say anything about anybody unless you're willing to say it to their face or willing to reach out to them like directly, and especially in the day and age of the internet where anything could be saved, nothing is secret forever. Be careful what you say out there, because just like what Alexander Mattison did, I mean, this guy, one of the guy's profiles is completely on blast now, and if
Good.
anybody knows this guy, they're going to find his job, they're going to find out his family. And if it's the wrong person, you're, I don't want to say canceled, because that's what cancel culture is, but that's just how you set yourself up to be essentially
Yeah.
canceled and lose everything. All because you want to go on a stupid tirade about how Alexander Mattison didn't get your fantasy points or didn't win your bets, which, we've all been there. We've all been drunk. We've all had words, but like, I've never said something on this show I wasn't willing to say to a player to his face.
Yeah.
And it wasn't also about his personal life. It was
Yeah.
just about the way he played that game.
And that's the thing too, man. Like to go and send a direct message, and there have been some horrible stories. I mean, if you remember Justin Verlander, his wife getting harassed in Yankee Stadium. What happened with Patrick Subban? What happened? There was a soccer video I saw online the other day where this little kid goes and uses like a racial slur against the player. I mean, these people. I don't know what these parents are doing. If it's kids involved, well, I mean, obviously, we see these quote unquote adults who spend their days sort of direct messaging athletes to just harass them and try and, tell them to kill themselves and stuff like that. But these people, it's time for everyone to look in the fucking mirror, take stock of yourself, and really like grow up and be a man. And these people deserve. I'm not for cancel culture. I think it's like crazy. I don't want to get too political, but like these people should be exposed. Like if you're going to go and you're going to actively try and just like harass people, and that's the only reason you do that is to just be a troll and get under people's skin and try and go viral. Like if that's how you're going to do it, you deserve to be exposed. And I'm glad that the person's getting exposed with their little 20 followers. I think the one Instagram account had. They
Yeah,
deserve it.
it
They
just
deserve it.
yeah, and I guess to bring up another point too, there were some people commenting saying that like these were Philly fans, and I just think this is giving and like you said, NFL fans in general a bad rep. Now look, me and you both know Philly fans are unhinged, they're wild,
Yeah.
they're complete degenerates, and I have nothing but love for Philly fans because I'm just as passionate as my Broncos team, and they just live, breathe, die Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, they will scream at you, they will boo at you. Some of them may even fight you, and we don't condone the fighting. But there he is. You still there, bud?
Yeah. 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 I'm here. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about. Cool. Yeah, no, like we don't condone the fighting, but there's rivalry, there's talking shit, and then there's just what these people do, which is and like I said, you deserve to get exposed if you're willing to because you're dumb enough to throw yourself out there like that. Then you're dumb enough to put yourself out there in the world that you're probably a racist.
Yeah. Well, not. I mean, not
Because either
probably.
you're a racist or you're a troll or both. I mean, there's just no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and this isn't even
honestly,
about cancel culture. This is just being dumb.
yeah, it's just being a human fucking being, really. And I mean, even me, like again, we have a friend who's a Philly fan who's bleeds green, bleeds the Kelly green, like we're all you see like every week red and blue for me, like
Yep.
Bills, you Denver, watching them and shit. Like, so we're all passionate fans, but like these people who go and I mean, no offense, like if you're fighting someone in the stadium, like unless they literally like, you know, touched your woman or like
Or
are
threw a
in your
beer
face
at
trying to
you. I
fight
mean,
you, like just literally fighting somebody because like I'm gonna punch you in the face because you're a fan of you're a Giants fan or whatever, or in my case it'd be like a Jets fan or that's just stupid. And obviously these people that just go and harass these athletes, and we saw it. Remember there was that UFC fighter too, I think who had gotten harassed as well. I forgot who that was. Who was?
oh, yeah, I can't. I don't remember, but I
Wasn't
know
that
what
the
you're
same?
referring
Yeah,
to.
wasn't that the same thing where they messaged him, told him to like kill himself,
Yeah,
and then
and
sometimes they'll bring up the children. I hope you're like children die in a bus accident. Like there's literally no limit to these people, and that's why these people need to be exposed and just like removed from the gambling communities, the fantasy football. They should be kicked out of their leagues, like because these people are just toxic, disgusting individuals.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. I know one of the jokes I love to throw at you is that you're a sore loser at times, but this is a whole different level. I mean, if you're man enough to go to the book and make a bet, or put $100 or whatever you have left in your account because of inflation, and it's probably not a lot, but if you're gonna be dumb enough to throw it on a 7-8 leg same game parlay and it loses because one player didn't get the rushing yards, if you're man enough and dumb enough to do that, then be man enough to take the L. Like you don't have to
Yeah,
like it, but don't take it out on the player just
yeah,
because he didn't do what you wanted.
yeah.
Like
I,
it,
yeah,
it just screams
be
spoiled brat. Like
be
what the
mad at the
fuck?
player, but then also look in the mirror and say, why did I make a bet on this? Maybe I should have done something differently. You know what I mean? It's like Josh Allen played bad, but I'm also like, well, maybe I shouldn't have made that Bills -2.5 considering the history. Like some of these people need to look in the mirror and stop blaming other people for their problems, which is, you know,
Yeah, and don't get mad when you lose your life savings. I mean, it's gambling. That's part of the shtick. It's a
yeah,
bet. As my old neighbor used to say with Miguel, whenever he made dumb bets and I used to give him shit, he was just like, it's a bet. And then
yeah,
whenever one of these players screwed him over, never bets on him again. He's mad. He just never bets on him again. That's what grown-ups do.
Yeah. And if you're betting your life savings, like honestly, uh 1-800 gambler in Maryland, they will help you if you have a problem. Get addiction is serious. Like if you're betting your life honestly, if you're betting, here's how you know, okay? If you're betting your life savings, if you are betting money you need to pay your bills, if you literally, after
Yeah.
losing the bet, have a thought in your mind, I should direct message a player, go on a racist tirade, and tell him to kill himself. Those are signs that you have a serious problem, and they have resources for you, like Gamblers Anonymous, 1-800 Gambler. Like these resources are there for you. If you're watching this video now and you're like, these two guys are idiots, like it's perfectly okay. I'm betting my life savings. I want to go on a racist tirade. You really like it's okay. You can unfollow, you can unsubscribe. Like we
That's
won't think
fine.
any less of you. You need to
I
get some
will,
help,
but
and these resources are here for you. So,
I will. I
obviously,
if you
get a
think it's
little
okay to
levity
go on a
in it.
racist tirade after this video, still, I will personally, I still hold it against you. I will still look down on you. But no, there is help out there. And honestly, if you do think this is okay, therapy is an option too. You should probably consider. Maybe
Yeah,
there's something deep down that happened that you need to get off your chest and out there. And it's 2023. Like if you go to therapy, nobody really
yeah,
looks down on you
yeah.
anymore.
No one will judge you. You're the only people judging other people, and you're doing it over stupid shit like because a guy fumbled. So,
well, you're
gr-
and again,
reevaluate.
it's so pathetic. You're bringing in race. You're bringing in this
Uh,
guy's family.
Ridiculous.
You're telling him to go either kill himself or quit and be a used car salesman. Go. Literally, there was one of the comments I said it was like go back to Boise. I think this guy just he might as well have just you know he might as well just put himself out there on Facebook on his own profile. And
Yeah, it
I don't
just,
know.
yeah,
Why do
yeah,
people do this? I don't understand. Like it's and again, put yourself out there like me and you do, management. Like when you talked about Josh Allen, when I talk about Russell Wilson, literally when I was like, what the fuck was Sean Payton thinking? Did I bring the man's family into this? Did I
yeah.
say that like Sean Payton should kill him? No, I didn't do that. I was just like, what the fuck was this idiot thinking? Bad coaching. This is why the Broncos lose. You can be passionate and not bring personal
Yeah.
factors in. I
And
don't
look,
know why people
and,
fail to do
and
that.
look, we've probably all said stupid stuff in rage when we're drunk inside like our own home, but I just don't get the thinking of like I cannot imagine going on Twitter and posting to Josh Allen's page or direct messaging him and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a big Bills fan, Josh. Thanks for the loss. You should go and sort of, you should drive off a cliff because then you won't throw interceptions anymore because you'll be dead or something." Like, how stupid that, like, how just, I honestly don't know what it takes for you to think like that is a cool thing to do. And again,
No,
it,
nobody thinks you're cool.
and again, it just pisses me off because it just makes everyone, like you said, the football fans, the diehards, the gamblers, it just makes them look bad to everyday people where it's like, oh, you're a football fan? Like, oh, you're one of those? Like, no, we're not one of those. We're passionate about our teams. We're passionate about betting. We love to win. Like you said, I'm a sore loser. I hate fucking losing. But
Yeah,
again, there's a difference between a distinguished degent who's a gentleman who will get mad, but obviously, realizes that it's just entertainment. And then these sort of, internet
it's
trolls who
gambling.
just want to, yeah, who want to make people's
It's
lives.
gambling. It's sports. You know what you're getting into. Like, know what you're getting into. First of all, before you even think about gambling, know what you're getting into. And we emphasize this all the time. Number one, take care of your bills first. Never let anything get in the way of your money.
Yeah.
And that's actually another point I'm going to bring up for these fucking idiots that think it's okay to do this. And like I brought up at the beginning, you're putting your profile out there, you're putting your name. It takes one person to find out that it's you, and you probably lose your job. You're probably going to be blasted on social media, which means all your friends and family are going to know. And then it's going to be just hard to find another job. You're probably going to have to move to another place where nobody knows you. And really, is that worth the risk these days where, people just know you're a fucking secret racist who hates on NFL players and probably loses half their money because someone didn't get 50 yards rushing. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a secret with me. People know I bet on sports. I do this shit publicly, but do I not? Like, I pay my bills first.
Yeah.
I only bet within my limits. Like,
And you're not direct
now mind you,
messaging Russell Wilson after he loses the game.
no, I'm not direct messaging, and I'm not direct messaging Sierra too, asking her why she left, her last husband for this loser.
Yeah.
Not doing
Yeah.
stupid shit like that. I just take
Yeah.
the loss. I make my comments. I put it out there for YouTube and social media to digest, and you can take it for what you will.
Yeah.
But I never bring the man's personal life into this. And we can make, and don't get me wrong, when news media outlets bring up stuff like Russell Wilson doing high knees on the planes, we can make fun of that, but we're
Oh,
not.
yeah. And that's the thing too, like there's a difference even between like doing things in jest and then I mean, because again, we'll rail on players and we'll say bad things about them and you're a loser and you should retire or whatever the case may be.
The
Obviously.
Arizona Cardinals head coach couldn't motivate me to make a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. But it's not like again, I mean, it's in jest, it's part of the show, it's part of the entertainment, and it's not directly you know what I mean? Like again, there's just levels to this, and it's just sad that, this sort of thing has to be addressed, but it has to be addressed because it's going to take people sort of like stepping up and speaking out against this and saying, no, you know what, this isn't because too many times it seems like people make excuses. Well, it's just an angry fan, and that's what being a fan's all about. Like, no, being a fan is
no,
not about harassing people and making their lives miserable and threatening their families and just being a jerk. So, yeah,
no, and yeah, just to conclude this, they absolutely should be exposed. Like, if you're going to do this kind of thing, at least have the balls to just openly face the world as yourself. If you're going to
yeah,
be that guy,
yeah,
face the music too. Don't hide. Like,
yeah,
be a man about it, or
yeah,
whatever. That's my
exactly.
concluding
Yeah,
remarks.
Alexander Mattison can't hide, neither should you. So, yeah, no. So,
Exactly.
like I said, we just wanted to address this. We wanted to put it out there that this shit is not okay. We do not endorse that at the
No.
Distinguished Dgens channel. So other than that, like I said, check out the rest of our videos. Big Bucks, thanks for coming on short notice, and
Yes, sir.
everyone.
No, and
Oh yeah,
coming
go
out
ahead.
soon too. Coming out soon too today. I'll probably put out a short for my UFC what is it? Like fight. It's the fight night, but it's the Mexican fight night. I'll be bringing out three of my best bets for that card. I'll throw out a short for that later today for you guys. And yeah, no, Mansman, thanks for doing this video. I think this is important. This has happened one too many times, especially recently, and I
Yeah,
think now is a perfect time to address in defense of Alexander Mattison too. On top of that, not even like we're really Minnesota fans either, but just I think now is the time to make a stand, especially this early in the season.
yeah. No, absolutely. So everyone, make that motherfucking money responsibly, not as a jerk, and we'll see you next time.
Be a man about your bets. Make your motherfucking money.